Exclusive, the paternity pay divide in the Metropolitan Police, a crisis of support and retention. The hallowed halls of New Scotland Yard, guardians of London's safety, are facing a silent crisis. A stark disparity in paternity leave entitlements between frontline officers and civilian staff is fueling discontent, exacerbating already critical staffing shortages, and pushing dedicated police officers towards early retirement. This isn't simply about pay. It's about a systemic failure to support the families of those who risk their lives to protect ours. Our investigation, spurred by a Freedom of Information request, unveils a shocking reality. The vast majority of police officers in England and Wales, the very individuals entrusted with upholding the law and ensuring public safety, are forced to return to duty barely a week after welcoming a newborn child into the world. The impact is profound, not just on the officers themselves, but on their families and, ultimately, on the effectiveness of the police force as a whole. Imagine this: a father, fresh from the emotional and physically demanding experience of childbirth, thrust back into the high-pressure environment of policing. The sounds of a crying baby are replaced by the blare of sirens, the gentle touch of a newborn's hand by the cold grip of a taser. This isn't an exaggeration. Accounts from officers detail the jarring transition, a week of intense emotional upheaval followed by the immediate demands of policing, often involving blue lights duty, a stark contrast to the crucial bonding period vital for new parents. The disparity is glaring. While civilian staff within the Metropolitan Police, the largest force in England and Wales, enjoy 3 weeks of fully paid paternity leave, a considerable benefit allowing for crucial family time, frontline officers are granted a meager 1 week at full pay. The second week, if taken, is paid at the paltry statutory rate of £184.03, a mere fraction, approximately a quarter, of a Met officer's starting salary. This pittance hardly covers essential childcare costs, let alone allows for the crucial time needed for parental bonding and family adjustment. The discrepancy isn't confined to the Met. While the Home Office mandates 1 week of full pay and 1 week at statutory pay for qualifying officers, a growing number of police forces across England and Wales are recognizing the need for more comprehensive support. At least 9 forces are now offering an additional week of full pay, and some are even exceeding this. British Transport Police and the Civil Nuclear Constabulary lead the way, offering a generous 3 weeks of fully paid paternity leave. Forces such as Derbyshire, Greater Manchester, Nottinghamshire, Staffordshire, Warwickshire, West Mercia, and West Midlands have also stepped up, providing 2 weeks of full pay. However, the Met's inadequate offering stands in stark contrast, highlighting a significant disparity in the treatment of its own officers. This lack of adequate support is not merely an issue of fairness. It's a contributing factor to the ongoing crisis of officer retention. A recent Police Federation survey revealed a staggering statistic. Over 1 in 5 officers are considering resigning from the service in 2023, a dramatic increase from 18% in 2022 and 12% in 2021. The impact on family life is a critical factor, cited by 63% of the 2,654 officers who left the force between 2017 and 2024, with a concerning 27% resigning before reaching pension age. These figures paint a bleak picture, demonstrating a direct link between inadequate paternity leave and the exodus of experienced and dedicated officers. The consequences are far-reaching. The police force, already struggling with recruitment and retention, is losing valuable personnel, individuals who have dedicated their lives to protecting the public. This exodus weakens the very fabric of our law enforcement system, leaving communities vulnerable and potentially increasing response times. The lack of adequate support for officers, families, is not only morally questionable, it's strategically damaging. This isn't simply about providing extra money. It's about recognizing the value of the officers who serve on the front lines. It's about acknowledging the emotional and physical demands of their jobs and the crucial role of family support in maintaining their well-being. It's about ensuring that those who protect our communities are, in turn, protected and supported. The current system is failing to do just that, leaving a gaping hole in the foundations of law enforcement and undermining the morale of a workforce already stretched to its limits. The Metropolitan Police, and indeed all forces across England and Wales, must urgently address this imbalance and provide adequate paternity leave for all officers, reflecting the crucial role they play in society and the sacrifices they make for the sake of public safety. The future of policing depends on it. A fairer, more supportive system is not merely desirable, it is essential for the well-being of officers, their families, and the communities they serve. The time for action is now.